Well, for me, I grew up on bikes as a child, growing up on a farm, so I love the countryside. I like to be at one with the countryside, and the bike's a great way of getting around.
I like to see the country where I live from a different angle than driving by in the car. I like to feel and smell and breathe and be part of it.
It's not just the riding, but it's also those times where you stop to look at your phone or your map, and then you look around and you think, I'm in North Devon looking at this wild coastline, and everything you learn in a geography lesson as a child becomes real.
Trail riding is more than just riding a motorbike in the countryside. It's actually engaging with it, seeing places and enjoying the countryside, and actually stopping to look about and appreciate what you've got around you.
Get to enjoy great variety of lanes that you can go to all across the UK.
I don't like riding fast. It's not ideal on trails anyway. I just love exploring.
Oh, it's really great. First of all, I see a lot more of the countryside than I would have otherwise seen.
Trail riding for me is the perfect excuse to do exercise without feeling like you're doing exercise.
It really does get you sort of bike fit first off, but it does include cardiovascular stuff as well. So if you're going to go out on a Sunday morning, you actually earn it, you keep, if you like. So yeah, that's the main reasons why I love trail riding. It's just nice to be out in the countryside.
What I come across in my other sports is that they don't understand quite what trail riding is. They think I'm scrambling, and I say no, it's not scrambling. We're exploring the countryside by motorbike, and we can see quite a lot of countryside in one day, and more remote bits of countryside that you wouldn't normally get to.
Half the time you're in places you've never even known that were on your doorstep, and yeah, so being able to stop and sort of look around, that's a big part of it for me. Love being outside.
If work gets too stressful or the kids get too stressful and I get a Sunday to myself, then I love to just jump on a bike and I'll just head off into the trails that I know.
Yeah, it's just, I guess it's the feeling of adventure on your doorstep, so you don't even have to go far.
The trail riding for me, going out and meeting people I've never met before, having the same interests and making people happy pleases me.
I love camping, I love, I do quite a lot of hiking and things like that, and being able to do pretty much the same thing on a motorbike is, you couldn't really ask for much more, could you?
There's so much gorgeous countryside in England. We go through the forests, the woods, open fields, rocky stuff. So there's all sorts of different things that we get out and see.
The feeling of the balance and the wind and like smelling things, there's like all sorts of smells. It's enjoyable in a way that lots of other hobbies aren't.
It's just great riding in the countryside and just seeing what's on offer, which most people never get to see. And the only way you see it is through riding your bike.
Having lots of laughs together and discovering a countryside that frankly you'd never see in a car.
It's a job to explain to people when you're out there. It's just relaxing. You can look at everything. If you want to stop and look at an old church or a monument or something, you just stop and everyone has a look. We stop and take photos. It's great. We're up on the ridge today, see for miles. We were the only people up there. It was just beautiful.
I love trail riding because it's a release. You have a rough week, get on your bike, it clears your head, just turns you back into a good person.
And it is so relaxing. You don't think about work, you don't think about your worries. You're just in nature and on the bike and enjoying yourself. And yeah, this grin at the end of the day is just such a reward.